Hey, thanks for watching Mondays with Mike. I appreciate you checking out the link. I hope they're helping you become all that God's created you to be. I want to talk about how to do that on a regular basis. Many of us have all kinds of dreams and all kinds of desires, and maybe they're put there by the Lord even, but we don't seem to be able to fulfill those dreams and desires, and we don't understand why. And it's been a week, it's been a month, it's been a year, it's been 5 years and 10 years, maybe even 20 or 30 years for some of us, as we look and see the end of the line on the horizon, and we look back and say, well, you know, I hadn't accomplished all that I set out to do, or maybe the Lord even set me out to do. And so what's missing in my life? And a lot of times we don't like to hear the word discipline, but the word discipline is actually a positive word. The word discipline means a training or an act that's in accordance with a set of rules, like a military discipline, for instance, or it's an activity or an exercise that develops and improves a skill. So the more disciplined you are, the more you daily do the same things, the better you get at those things. And so it's behavior that's in accord with a set of rules of conduct, so to speak. These are dictionary definitions of the word discipline I'm sharing with you. And what I'm trying to get across is that maybe what's lacking in your life is discipline. And I'm not talking about the negative concepts of discipline where, you know, a kid gets disciplined for doing something wrong. I'm not talking about that at all, although that is part of the training necessary to bring about a desired action. But I'm talking about the day in, day out discipline where we keep under ourselves. We keep in control of ourselves and of our choices, and we're daily doing physical, mental, emotional, spiritual training that helps us become all that God created us to be. And it's not difficult. It's not rocket science. It's not you got to have a PhD from Harvard to figure these things out. The Bible is actually very clear about the disciplines necessary to become all that God's created you to be. If only the spiritual elite could figure that out, then only the spiritual elite could be who God's called them to be. God has given everybody the chance, regardless of what platform He puts them on or what talents and gifts He gives them at birth. He's given everybody the same chance to be disciplined in their daily lives and in their daily conduct. And so what is lacking in your life? Just install it. Just begin today, or at the latest tomorrow, doing the daily things necessary, where you get up, you sweat physically, you sweat mentally, you sweat emotionally, you sweat spiritually, and you do the daily training so that when the actual activity occurs, it's just a natural response, or perhaps a supernatural response that just flows out of us very easily because we've been trained to act a certain way. So if discipline is lacking in your life, get some today. Nobody else is going to give it to you, or if they do give you the discipline, it's going to hurt. When we choose to do it, it's much better. Thanks for watching Mondays with Mike. I'll see you next week.